So we're staying in like his cottage. Then from there we went to Tsuruoka, which is in the... It's near the Dewasanzen, and it's in the... I can't remember the prefecture name now. I'm blanking on it. But from there, we went to... I think it was Nagoya from there, and then to Nagano. Then Osaka, and then Hiroshima, and then back to Tokyo. And back home. I'm probably getting the order slightly wrong, but I think that's about right. You're thinking 3 weeks for your potential Japan trip in 2 years. Yeah, 3 weeks would probably be fine. We only really needed the extra time because we were going to Tsuruoka, which is very out of the way. We did do a lot while we were in Japan. I need Darcy to clarify if I got the stuff correct. The place is correct. But yeah, we did see a lot of it. It was Darcy and my first holiday together, and we wanted to do it properly, basically. We wanted to see as much as we could and make the most of it. It sounded right. I think that was about right. Yamagata. Tsuruoka is in the Yamagata prefecture. So it's north. It's northeast. It's sort of like up the island and then on the top, like, sort of north western part, but not in the northern island. It's still on the main island. Trying to find something. Do you want to vibe at me and tell me what it is? I can maybe know where it is. What you're looking for, whatever it is. I did go to eat some legit Japanese ramen this week, and it made me miss Japan every time I have a bowl. Yeah, same. We eat quite a bit of Japanese food. Darcy actually made ramen while we were away, and it was amazing. Sorry, I should clarify. Darcy and Dork Noodle made ramen while we were away this week, and it was amazing. But yeah, that sort of thing, it does make you miss the place. I know that feel. SquareCon Tokyo 2023. So true. That's what we're doing. We're all going to meet up in Tokyo. The Stardust Sisters are far too powerful. Yeah, you're putting the energy out there. Oh. No, I have no idea what that is, Darcy. Sorry. No idea. I may have thrown it in the laundry, maybe? I don't know. You'll find it, though. It can't be too far. Darcy's looking for a top she bought. But yeah, you're putting the energy out there, bro. We just have to manifest it. We have finished the roof part. We can put this on now. I expected that to take a lot longer. But there's also more to do. There's a lot of pieces left. Wait, how does this go on? Oh, the other way. What? No, I was right the first time. It just kind of... Oh, there we go. It kind of locks into place a little bit. That's nice, though. I like it. I would go to SquareCon. Bro, you are expected to go to SquareCon. Entirely expected to go. Nice one. All right, what's next? Ah, some of the outdoor area. Oh lord, I don't like moving this. It feels so precarious. There we go. Alaskan ambassador. Hey man, you said you wanted to come to Australia. Although, no, wait, sorry. No, it's meant to be in It's meant to be in Tokyo. My apologies, Roy. What do you mean you're not allowed at SquareCon? It's so funny. Like SquareCon has been like thrown around as a joke since I started streaming. Back when it was just Polly and Mash watching me. And Androkmas. And that was my entire viewer base. In the good old days. Before I knew all you Muppets. Oh, it does go on there. Oh, 2022 can be in Australia. Okay. 2023 is in Tokyo. SquareCon Planning Committee? Bex, you are the planning committee. Now, Roy, are you upset because I called you Muppets, or are you upset because I use Muppets in a derogatory sense at all? Because I know how you love that. Yeah, Bex, SquareCon is entirely your responsibility. I am not doing any of that. I'm uploading that to you entirely. It is a Darcy song. Let's go. Darcy even has it on her playlist. We're listening to it in the car the other day. It all hinges on you if it goes poorly. Exactly. And we all know it will. It's doomed from the start. No one else is allowed to help. It's all up to Bex. Bex's full responsibility, and it shall not be distributed. Darcy, you found it! Where was it? Was it somewhere stupid? Because if so, that's probably my fault. Thanks for the wings, Daedalus. You are so welcome, Icarus. It was in the laundry after all, but mixed up with other clothes. Yeah, so I thought that's probably my fault. Damn, this is a good song. This is such a bop. That's what the kids say, right? Bop. I'm glad we avoided disaster. Unlike me, playing in SquareCon. It's all up to you, Bex. We're all counting on you to make it awesome. What was that, like, festival thing that was on an island and it was meant to be amazing, and then, like, people's, like, lunches that were provided were, like, these really horrible sandwiches, and it all got cancelled, like, halfway through. Like, a few years ago. The one that was, like, the really huge scandal thing. I can't remember what it was called. Fire Festival, yeah. Yeah, that's... As long as SquareCon isn't Fire Festival 2.0, that's exactly what it is. Wow, Fire Festival mind. We were really thinking the same way. Sorry, Roy. I'm sorry. If I had just looked at the screen. It's gonna drive to Melbourne to meet you guys and call it a SquareCon draft. No, it's got to be at least as ambitious as Fire Festival. What am I paying you for? Oh, it has to come back one. And we need, I was gonna say, DashCon, we need a ball pit as well. You watched both the documentaries, right? DashCon kind of disappointment. It can be a mix of both DashCon and Fire Festival. You know, we don't have to, we can dream big. We can make it the most disappointing thing ever. Yeah, we have to have a ball pit. And it has to be the most pathetic, disgusting ball pit as well. Oh, I completely stuffed that up. Yes, bring your balls from home. Perfect. This is what we need. Nah, it's gonna be worse than DashCon. It's gonna be worse than 100 DashCons. You have to get the one that was used as a toilet by ToddlerCon. Oh. We can have a jumping castle, or bounce house or whatever Americans call them. Balls. Balls. Balls Inspector. That's not the Balls Inspector. We've gone from the Darcy song to the Barnstar song. I'll make a mini golf course too out of towels and free shampoo bottles. Excellent. This is really shaping up to be the best SquareCon ever. In all seriousness, it would end up just being a meet-up at GGEZ. What is this, a crossover episode? Does that quote apply here? Wait, balls? I'm now in SquareCon lore. You are! You are the sole arbiter of it. I learned the other day that Barnstar does in fact still watch the VOD, so saying hi to him still works. Oh, there you go. Hi, present Barnstar. We miss you. So much. So much. I am the singular planner. I am the one who plans. I'm at a crossroads, it's 5 AM, but I'm riding high on a Warhammer inspiration wave. I'm making the Green Knight, but Orc. Bruh. Ride that wave. Don't stop now. You've come so far. I've definitely given you finger guns on stream, Corn. I've seen it. I can clarify. I can confirm. Ah! It's a disaster. We've been watching a bit of Bob's Burgers here and there. And, there was an episode where, Tina was having a freak out about something. I can't remember exactly what. But at one point she does one of her groans and she goes, and then she just stayed with her, like, head tilted back, just, like that. It's so funny. We were like cracking up laughing at that. Just the way her head went back slowly and then it just stayed. Amazing. Bob's Burgers is great. I still can't really pick a favorite. I feel like Louise is my favorite because I enjoy Louise episodes the most. But Tina is a close second. I do have a call. I do have to call it a night for some good sleep to make up for yesterday and work this morning. Wasn't Nathan saying he was going as well? Yeah, Dwayne the Rocker Johnson's also going to bed. So you guys, Real Chaos and Dwayne the Rocker Johnson are going to bed together. How cute. Good night, guys. Sleep well. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. It's really nice having you here, as always. Yeah, I agree with Bess. Couple of cuties going to bed together. Oh, oh. I'm glad you guys found love. See you later. Yeah, sleeping buddy. I like the build for this moisture thing. Moisture tower. Actually, no, I think it's just a tank. It's not the moisture tower. The next one is, though. That's that part done. I really want to get to that damn dewback today. I want baby to have dewback. Otherwise, the next title will have to be Baby Come Dewback. That's not bad either. Can't remember the rest of the lyrics though. I need to look it up. First time here. Hello, Dusty Tricycle. Nice to meet you. We are building this. It is the Lego Mos Eisley Cantina Lego set, which we bought as a result of a goal being reached during our subathon at the end of September. And it has taken forever to build it. We actually have been building it all of November. I've been streaming less, to be fair, but yeah, I've been taking my sweet ass time with this set. I'll be real. But we're close to the end. We're close to finishing it up. We're on the home stretch. Actually, come to think of it, I've been building without the Lego picture down the bottom right. There you go. Now you can see what the finished thing looks like, kind of vaguely. But you could also just click that link in the chat. I do like the Gwen Stefani song. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. That's good too. It is pretty big. We've built much bigger sets though, in like a much shorter time. Like Diagon Alley we built in like a week, but that was at the height of lockdown when I wasn't working. And we just streamed every day for like a week. Hey, Disco Duck, good to see you. Thank you. I'm quite happy with my mustache myself. Very happy with it. Actually, I'm kind of channeling my inner father. We did that as a part of a Movember campaign, which we reached. Actually, we reached our goal of $1,500. It's insane. Super exciting. And I'm still flabbergasted by that. It did rival the dedication for the Splatoon bender we went on. What, the set? Like the amount of time we've spent with the set? Is that what you mean, Bex? I feel like we probably spent more time playing Splatoon than building this set in total. Keep talking about Splatoon, you're gonna make me crave it again. And I'm gonna end up back on that horse. And that'll be my Christmas break ruined. I'll just be playing Splatoon the entire time. I'm meant to be doing a clear out. I won't have time for Splatoon. Don't do this to me, Bex. Meant to be clearing out the storeroom. Maybe I should... Oh, you know what? Awesome idea. Rather than like... just taking my stuff that we don't want to the op shop or throwing it out, I'll sign it as that square guy, right? And then I'll make you viewers buy it. We can auction it off. I'll put it on eBay. Now there's an idea. There's an idea. There's a get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, Darcy. I know we'll get rich with this scheme. And quick. I think that's a great idea. You guys will buy our old crap, right? As long as I put my name on it. Probably realistically, no, though, because it's really worth the stuff we're getting rid of. I feel like you had more hours in the Diagon Alley in a week than you put into Splat at the Height in a week. In 1 week? Yeah, probably. No, you might be right about that, Corn. I don't know, Darcy. They might want to buy our old crap. They'll buy what I tell them to buy. You hear me? Oh, I see. Wait, no, yeah. See, Corn's gonna buy it. Sell a custom square guy Lego minifig. I'd buy that up. See, I would love to do that. But the logistics of it, like having to buy the individual pieces from Bricklink and then like bundle them up and send them out and stuff. How annoying. So I'm just gonna mute this conversation so that I stop getting notifications for it constantly. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that storeroom. There's a lot of stuff in the garage as well. I'm not even sure like what exactly we'd be getting rid of, to be honest. Actually, one thing I do want to get rid of is I have a 1990s Mac, not a Macintosh. It's an Apple computer, but not a Macintosh. It's like a Power something. I don't think it's a Power book, but it's something similar. From the 90s, in full working order. I believe I even have Warcraft installed on it. Power PC, that's it, yeah. I have that complete with manuals and a printer and all the peripherals. I want to get rid of that. I bought that at a garage sale years ago. Stuffed around with it for a while. But it's time to get rid of it. It's just been sat in my garage. Jinx, buy me a Coke, so true. You're a collector, I'll be shocked if you got rid of anything. I'm so shocking doing that myself. No, I'm definitely getting rid of that computer and other similar gubbins as well. Yeah, we have to clean out our old junk, but I'm not sure what we'll get rid of. Well, no, there we go. I'm explicitly getting rid of that thing. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, it's definitely a collectible computer, but it's impossible to ship. Like, it's enormous. It's so large and heavy, and I am talking about a computer, just to be blatantly clear about that. I'm just trying to think what else is actually in the garage. I'm definitely getting rid of that. Need to get rid of probably some like DVDs and that sort of thing. Just get rid of that stuff. Thought you were talking about me and got excited. Wait, what did I say about you? I mean, no, I don't think that they would actually accept it as an option. And I'd have to, like, at the post office, it would have to be, oh, big and heavy, right? It'd have to be a, it would have to be a courier or something to take it, I think. Or, like, freight. It would be, yeah, really annoying to have to ship. Pickup would definitely be better. I also have old like computer monitors in the garage. They need to go. Get rid of that. Bit of furniture we have no use for as well. Very interesting stuff. Need to get an intern to rip all of my DVDs so I can get rid of them. But like, are they movies and stuff? Or because it's all just like, you can just download it. You don't even need to rip them. If it's like home videos and stuff, that I understand. Oh, thank goodness Bex is back. I was running out of tears. I was running out of tears, Bex. Yeah, special features are usually on YouTube though, right? Like you could probably just find them on there and download them. Like I agree, that's why I like have DVDs still, is because of the special features, but I don't even end up watching them most of the time. Vix, if you saw our Disney VHS collection, you'd be impressed. I think we'll just be getting rid of that, though. We have nearly every Disney movie released on VHS. Ah, cheeky phone call with love interest, eh? There we go. Man, that looks cool. I am aware photos exist. I will probably post a photo for you when we have access to it, because that stuff is right at the back of the storeroom. Oh, we're using flickfire missiles for greebling. I like that. Uh-oh. No matter. What is mind? No matter. What is matter? Never mind. Can wait, I've been waiting to see your Ghost of Tsushima photos too. Wow, I forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, I'll get around to doing it one day. Nothing special. What's this left over for? Where does this go? Let's go on the other part somewhere. Oh no, I bet it goes on the roof part. Yeah. Yarp. Right there. Easy. There's so much in this bag. Like so many different little builds. Next bag has a dewback. Let's go. Oh man, I'm so excited. All right. That's cute. I really like that. That's excellent. It is good. Are they called moisture sensors? I thought these are the things that actually did the moisture farming. Yeah, I'm a fake fan too. I don't know what to actually call them. I've just been calling them moisture towers. Where do these binocular pieces go, though? We're all fake fans here. Don't worry about it. At least you knew about the IG-88 thing. Ah, in this box. Moisture collector, I guess, yeah. Moisturizer. Moisture collector is probably correct, yeah. Disco Duck, thank you. And there's a white cone here that I believe may be forgotten. It's not a pink cone, unfortunately. Oh yeah, at the base of this. There we go. Ah, it's a moisture evaporator. Also known as a vapor spire, was a device used on moisture farms to collect water from a planet's atmosphere. They were typically found on desert planets such as Tatooine, where surface water was scarce. So it's a moisture evaporator or vaporator. I really like that build, actually. There's something about that. I don't know what it is. It triggers like the happy juices in my head. I like it a lot. It looks satisfying. It's all the greebling, I think. It just looks iconic and satisfying, and it's just, I just like it. I like the shape. The happy juices in my head, yeah. Scry, I asked earlier, it doesn't matter if you didn't, did you see my views on the Star Wars films? I don't think I've read it yet. I think you wrote about 12 pages or so, right? I don't think I've read it yet, Vix. I might be able to get around to that today. Smooth vaporator. I don't get it. What's that from? Bex, no! Court, no! Stop! Stop! Ah, oh, smooth operator, right. Where did these go? This one goes here. Nice one. And then this goes here. Nice one. Onwards. Oh, okay, you can't move it with that attached. Onwards to bag 16. All right. That's 17. 16. And also 16. We also get a stormtrooper in this bag. Hey, I liked Onward. I thought that was fun. It was forgotten because it came out during the pandemic and was like delayed and then became streaming only. And also, people for some reason thought it was like not written by Pixar. Like, I had like several podcasts talk about how it was like not a real Pixar movie or something. That like, oh, this is the one that's like, it's actually made by Disney or something like that. I can't find any information that actually corroborates that, like at all. And I never heard that at all. I'm like, you know, pretty well versed with Pixar stuff. So we didn't get to see it until we got the Blu-ray for Christmas last year, I think. And I liked it a lot. I thought it was beautiful. We're talking about Onward, Lego Wiz. You know, it's a bit rough. watching that movie when my dad passed away a couple of years ago. That made it hard. But aside from that, I thought it was fantastic. I really liked it. Also, Tom Holland and who was it? Tom Holland and was it Seth Rogen? Is that right? Chris Pratt, that's it. Tom Rogen and Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. And Julia Louise Dreyfus as the mum. Is that right? Or whatever, or is it Louise Julia Dreyfus? Same with the dad thing. It makes it hard. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is also really hard. That's that is the Marvel movie that I watch the least now. It's very good. It is a Pixar movie. Yeah. But for some reason, like 2 separate podcasts were saying like, oh, it's not a real Pixar movie. It's actually made by Disney or something like that. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, oh, this one's actually this is the first one that's Disney Pixar, not Pixar Disney. And I was like, it just made no sense. It was very annoying to hear. If anyone can find any information that corroborates that, like that makes sense of that, I would be very happy to see it. But as far as I can tell, it's made with the normal amount of Disney influence, which is very little, and it's entirely just a Pixar film. However, I am very behind on my Pixar movies. I'm the most behind I have ever been on Pixar movies, actually, because I'm really like a big Pixar guy. But we haven't seen Luca or Soul, so I'm really behind. Produced by Pixar Animation Studios, released by Walt Disney Pictures. So, as far as I'm aware, that's the exact same as picking any of them. Toy Story, Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc.
Hello and good night.
Hello, Spring.
Been lurking a good while, but wanted to say hi and bye since it has been a long time.
It has
Hope
been a
you
long
and
time.
Darcy are well.
All things considered, we are well. Spring, thank you so much for 100 bits and for saying hi and bye. I hope you sleep well. Have a good night. It's really nice to see you, Spring. I'm glad that you've been lurking. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. Haven't seen Coco yet. Onward was one I made a point to see. Coco is excellent. Coco is a real tearjerker. I've become somewhat a little bit... I don't want to say cynical, but for lack of a word, cynical about Pixar movies, because I feel like since Up, they have just gone out of their way to make them as, like, emotional and tear-jerky as possible. And it gets a little tiresome, like, every one of them has to be this incredibly emotional journey that will, like, change you as a person. And just, like, it's like, overwhelming emotions in every single one. I love the movies still, but it's just, like... That was one of the things I liked about Incredibles 2, was that it was like more of a just like sort of a romp. And I think yeah, say Inside Out is beautiful, but again, it's just like ever since Up, it's just like this is what they do now. Every single one of them, it has to make you like run out of tears. Like, we are going to dehydrate you through your tear ducts. It's just, you know, it's a lot. But that's made me a little less enthusiastic about them. Sometimes movies should just be fun, and that's why I'm hoping Lightyear is more like that too. I'm hoping Lightyear is a bit more of a just a fun movie. But anyway, Secret Life of a Nerd, thank you so much for the follow and for coming in with the Jetpack Pual raid. Welcome to the Square Gang. Squigoon, rise up, and why keep your life as a nerd secret? You don't need to keep that. You should be open about it. Own it. Onward premiered on at the 70th Berlin International Film Festival in February 2020. Was theatrically released on March 6, 2020. The film received generally positive reviews from critics, but grossed $141 million worldwide, making it Pixar's second box office failure after The Good Dinosaur. I liked The Good Dinosaur as well. There's no Pixar movie I don't like. Except maybe Cars 2. I saw that in the cinema and then have never bothered to watch it again. I liked Cars 3 though. Cars is really just the, like... It's what they do whenever they need some money so that they can go make the movies they actually want to make. I think it's unfair to call Onward a box office failure, considering that is only because it is only as a result of the pandemic. It was released at the worst time. We're all sitting here appreciating Onward, Secret Life. I'm gonna have to call you nerd for shorts, I think. If you're wondering what we're building as well, here is all of the info you could possibly need. Nerd. Soul is a Pixar movie, yeah. I haven't seen that yet though, I'm ashamed to say. My entire family has seen it, but I haven't. And they are shocked every time that comes up in conversation. I should just watch it. In fact, next time there's a sale on Blu-rays, I'll probably pick it up. I know it's on streaming and stuff, but the Pixar movies, I like to own them. I find Pixar so much better than Disney, to be honest. There's some I've not seen, of course, but generally I'm a Pixar nerd. Yeah. Pixar is always gonna be like the gold standard for CGI films, but I just wish that they could take it easy on the emotional roller coasters. That's my hot take. Like, not every Pixar movie needs to be Up, you know? Not every Pixar movie, you know, Up's not even a good like example because it's really the first 15 minutes that are like that, and the rest of the movie is just kind of a fun movie. But not every Pixar movie needs to be Inside Out or Toy Story 3, you know? I have not watched Arcane, however, we were hanging out with some people while we were away that highly recommending it, even though I am not a League of Legends person whatsoever. I only go to the cinemas to feel emotionally drained and devastated as well. I don't know, I'm hoping Lightyear is more just like fun. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm also hoping, like, we're gonna get Lightyear Lego sets, and I'm also hoping that they are A, not juniors, and B, are awesome space sets. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do for Lightyear sets. But speaking of movie-based sets as well, now that I've finally seen Eternals, we can finally build the 4 Eternals Lego set. 4 Lego Eternals sets that I've had sitting there for ages. We can finally do it. There's no excuse. After we finish Mos Eisley, I think that's going to be the next thing we do. God knows when I'm going to get to the enormous Hogwarts icon set. I would say to give Arcane a shot, even if only to watch the animation. It's pretty incredible. That's basically what I've heard, yeah. But also that the world is really cool as well. But see, that's how I feel about the Monkey Kid show. I'm not sure that there's any animation that's better than the Monkey Kid TV show. It's next level. It's incredible. It's one of my favorite cartoons ever, I think, at this point. I straight up adore it. I have not built the Hydra Stomper yet, no. Dude, I think it's actually at 45 sets sitting in my backlog now. I should post a new picture of it. And that's not counting the sets that I've got for other people for Christmas. There's no excuse, except for this excuse. I will say you may not like Soul, especially if you're into the emotional stuff. I didn't necessarily find it emotional myself, but I think it's definitely meant to be. That's what I've heard. That's what they're all meant to be. And that's exactly why I've been building off stream this week. Also for something to do while we're away. But yeah, I built the 60s Batmobile, and I haven't even finished the Pigsy's food truck yet, actually. But it was fun. The Batmobile I built because I got it while we were away, and I was like, you know what? I just want to build it. And it was a lot of fun. What's the best Christmas gift to give a Lego builder? Yeah, Lego. Like Nerd said. I'll just ignore that extra S. Legos is a pasta sauce. The best Christmas present to give a person that's into Lego is probably just going to be Lego. Unless you wanted to get them like drawers like these or something. That can be good. Yeah, Jinx. Or if you can manage to get them like a one of the like really hard to get sets, like the reindeer battle pack, or the like any gift with purchase kind of thing that's desirable. I'm sure that would be like something that someone would like. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's still published, but if they're into Lego Star Wars, there's a pretty good Ultimate Lego Star Wars book that catalogs all the Lego Star Wars sets up till 2015 or something, maybe 2016. Knolling trays? That's actually a good point. Yeah, these you can buy these at IKEA. Although I don't think they actually have them in the US at IKEA, unfortunately. I think other viewers have reported back that they can't get them there. What? They're just one of these. Glad you've been doing some stuff off stream. I'm sure it's far more chill off stream. Yeah, without the lights, that's a big part of it. Yeah, it's a different vibe. I think Adrienne asked me in the Discord if I prefer building off stream or on stream, and it's a really difficult question to answer because it's a different experience. Something that sounds like Lego in the present, but is actually something else, like Gunpla. You know what? If I received a Gundam model kit or something, I would not be disappointed. I'd be like, hell yeah, this is great. But we're not there, exactly, and that's why it's a different feel entirely. It is more of a chilled thing, and it's like, you know, sometimes it's nice to not have to try and like show every minifigure to the camera and find things to say about it, you know. But then it also feels kind of like empty in a way as well. I feel like it's almost less fulfilling doing it off stream. Depends on my mood. I just got my first one, Zaku 2. It's a retro throwback kit, so it was cheap and plain color and all, but it seems neat. We have a couple actual like Gunpla kits actually in the wardrobe from years ago that are old kits, really quite old, and yet when we went to Japan, I found one of them new at a store. So I think it's just like that one in particular has just remained in production for a really long time, despite being from like the late 80s or something. Definitely less tiring, yes. And I don't have to do it all at once as well. Like I said, I still haven't finished the Pigsy's food truck yet, so. Minutely snaps, my god. What's this song? It sounds... I don't know why I was using that hand. Auden Village. From Zelda. It's nice. I guess it's Zelda? €9 for a little robot dude. Yeah, can't go wrong. Yeah, Discord streaming is good too. That's a bit more chill as well. But it does kind of feel like if I'm doing a stream anyway, maybe it may as well be a Twitch one. Because then there's no VOD if it's a Discord one. They make people pissy about not letting everyone access them. Well, that already happened once, if you remember. Someone got really annoyed because it was subs only, and I was like, oh well. You could just record an OBS. Yeah, but my computer couldn't handle it, I think, when I tried. It was like super choppy in Discord when I was trying to record it as well. Ordered Baby Yoda from Vintage Series and a glow-in-the-dark scare glow for my closest friends for Christmas. So got myself a Gundam since the shipping is the same anyways. Nice one. Yeah, treat yourself. Christmas present to yourself. Because I was the one trying to tell them to shut the F off. That's the reference you're making, yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's right. I remember you like telling them. Good times. I feel like that person may have ended up being banned. Bro, there's still time. Get yourself a Gundam for Christmas. You deserve it, Corn. Your closet friends are all monsters. That's cute. Ah, nearly done the nulling. And yes, I was still nulling off stream. Because I enjoy pain. Alright, minifigure time. Okay. What is? Another sand trooper. Speaking of model kits, I want that cup noodle model so bad. The Gunpla one. It's pretty awesome. I don't blame you. And yeah, a Stormtrooper doesn't just have an angry clone face. Holy heck. Is it the same as the one that we already got? Bro, they actually have different faces. I don't know what piece that was that fell off. Crap. Oh, there it is. They've actually got different faces. That's so exciting. For people like me. It's not just angry clones. Let's go. They haven't done just solid black for a long time except for the Mandalorians. As far as I can remember. Stormtroopers usually have angry clone faces. It is black on the inside of the helmet though, because it's dual molded, which is nice. He needs his backpack. I need to build it. Yeah, give me Pedro Pascal. They really should be putting Pedro Pascal face in the Mando minifigures. And I am also disappointed that they haven't been doing that. For the first couple of sets, I understand, but now they should just be doing that. It's silly. Have they been giving Boba Fett? Like, does a new version of Boba Fett have a face inside? Or is it... Actually, I think it's an angry clone, right? That they give him. I have a Boba Fett from the 20th anniversary. 20th anniversary? 25th anniversary. 20th anniversary, Slave 1. But I don't remember if that had a face or not. I hope it did. Yeah, other like unnamed Mandalorians should just have black heads. There we go. Are you much of an anime watcher? I dabble. I mostly like slice of life because I like watching cute girls do cute things. My favorite anime is High Score Girl, which I will recommend till the end of my life. It is on Netflix and it is absolutely incredible. It is about a boy in the 80s in Japan he hates his schoolwork and the only thing in life he cares about is video games. And he meets a girl who is in his class who is able to beat him at fighting games at the arcade, and she is incredible at it, and they develop a rivalry, and he is determined to defeat her at fighting games, but will he? She's so good at them. It's incredible. Really, really fantastic. And it, like I said, is set in the 80s in Japan, and it has like the license to show all the actual like gameplay footage and stuff. It's awesome. It's really, really good. Highly, highly recommend it. It's just 2 seasons on Netflix. I love it so much. And that makes me emotional. That show makes me emotional for sure. So I'm not anti-emotional programming. It's called High Score Girl, so it's like High School Girl, but high score. Like video games, high score, because they play video games and they get high scores. High Score Girl. All right, let's have a look at our Stormtrooper. It's another Sand Trooper. It's the exact same as the one we got before, but with a different head inside, which is very nice. And this one has a different pauldron. It's just a black one instead of the orange one for the captain, I believe. We'll remove the helmet, and you can see the face is, I think... I wanted to say it's one they've used for Han Solo, but actually I don't think it is. It's definitely not new. But it's good. It's just good to get a different face. Here is the other face for comparison. There, you see? It's used a bunch of unnamed Star Wars characters. Yeah, like Rebel Troopers and stuff, I'm assuming. And there's his backpack. I'm not going to bother taking it off. Fine, I'll take it off, but I'm not taking off the like, clear part, because we have looked at this before. It's the same as the other one. It's just got a bit of sand embedded in there. I always thought it was kind of lame that sand troopers don't look any different to regular stormtroopers. They've just got backpacks on and they've got sand on their bodies. But I guess it was early days. They didn't have the budget for extra costumes. There we go. And he gets one extra accessory. So let's throw that together real quick. And there it is. It's a rod for the dewback, riding the dewback. Follow-up questions. Any thoughts on Pulp Fiction? One of my favorite movies. It's a timeless classic. And I have one question for you. Does he look like a... Oh, my headphones are actually dying now. Vix tried to warn me. Do you really want me to join the gang? You're already in the gang, Toppler. I'm actually going to take a very quick break, because I'll punch the Prime Minister and I'll grab my headphones charger while I'm at it. So, back shortly. Oh yeah, the captain's face is used for things like Bruce Wayne, Lex Luthor, Loki. Yeah, I remember we were saying that when we got it last. I'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Take care if you do. Yeah, we'll build a dewback next. Hello, I'm back. Vix is just on Australia time now, Vix. There's no stopping her. Let's build this ruddy dewback, shall we? I'm bloody excited. Let's go. I've wanted dewback for so long. I'm just enjoying this moment. I'm serious. I'm not doing a bit. I've genuinely wanted a dewback for so long. And I'm very excited by this. This is a big moment for everyone involved. I don't even know why. They're just cool. It's a big lizard boy, for heck's sake. And they don't make him all that often. And now he finally has a jaw. Bless him. Bless his heart. Look at that. I just think they're neat. Hi, I'm Bex. Rah, 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 rah. It doesn't work as well. Now they need to make the things that are in Mandalorian that were like really old canon and then they brought it in. I can't remember what they're called though. They look like squashed dewbacks. I can't remember. Blurg, that's it. That's it! Pom, you got it. They were called Blurgs, and I was like, that can't be their real name. But no, sure enough, they were their real name. I think they were introduced in the comics or something, like years and years and years ago. Or they were concept art, something. It was cool that they used those in Mandalorian. Mandalorian is so good. I feel strange. I had a piece of candy before I came back, so I'm feeling like I got a little bit of sugar in me. But this is great. I'm so excited to have this. Now all I need is Jabba. Right, yeah, Boba rides one on the holiday special. That's it. That's what it is. That's their first appearance. And you can actually watch that animated sequence on Disney Plus now as well. They're what was I gonna say? I don't remember. No, he does write something else? Damn. I thought it was Plurk. I thought you were right. Look, whatever. Whatever. You're messing with me. Yeah, what I need is a Jabba. Right. It's never over. But the other thing that I really want is a Jabba. Because when I was a kid, I had a friend in primary school, elementary school for you Yanks, where he was quite spoiled. Obviously now I have an unholy amount of Lego, but back then it felt like he had so much Lego. Like I would never have that much Lego, and he had so much Star Wars Lego as well. And one of the things that he had that I was incredibly jealous of was Jabba's palace, and naturally had a Jabba the Hutt figure as well. And that's just something that's always stuck with me. I really, really want my own Jabba figure. But it's been years since they've made one. There are rumors that there might be either... Well, there's going to be probably like Boba's palace this year. But Jabba's dead in Book of Boba Fett, obviously, because he dies in Return of the Jedi. Spoilers. Spoilers for a 35-year-old film. So there'll be no Jabba included with that, even though it's technically Jabba's palace as a set. So that's really frustrating. But I'm hoping that they make like Jabba's sail barge or something like that soon. Because it's been quite a while since they've done one of those. They haven't done one since I got back into Lego, I don't think. So, if they do that, that'll be my chance. That'll be my time to get Jabba the Hutt. Because he's such an iconic character. You don't have a Star Wars collection unless you've got him, but he's worth a fortune on the aftermarket. But they'll probably never make Slave Leia again. I mean, it's so bad they changed the slave one's name. It's now just Boba Fett Starfighter. They're probably going to change the name in the show, and have him be like, "I'm not a slave anymore. This isn't who I am." And he's like gonna be like, "I call it the Freedom One." They'll change the name of the slave one to the Freedom One. And it'll be wonderful. But yeah, we're never getting Slave Leia again. If we did, they would call her Slayer. Slut Slayer? Oh my goodness. Hut Slayer, not Slut Hayer. Slut Hair Leia. Hut Slayer Leia. But yeah, I don't know that we'll ever get that. Which is also sad because it's an iconic costume that she had in that movie. That was a very Freudian slip. That's alright. So there's so many jinxing today. Everybody's like reading each other's minds. It's kind of wacky, crazy, quirky, hectic, chaotic. Oh bless, he's got it. He's got reins. Oh bless him. I have an anime recommendation for you. It's called Odd Taxi. It's a 1 cup slice of life. It's 1 cup slice of life, 2 cups for Pulp Fiction, a sprinkling of anthropomorphism, bake it for 13 episodes, and what you get is incredible. I haven't watched a ton of anime, but it's one of the best ones I've ever seen. That is a really good recommendation. I'm on board. Where can we watch it? That sounds great. That's an excellent pitch. Bake it for 13 episodes. So this is cool. We get a little like saddle for him. Right? First episode's for on YouTube. Let's go. Where's the rest of it though? Let's put our Stormtrooper on here. The only thing that would make the dewback better, IMO, is if his if his legs could rotate so that we could have him like rearing back. How the hell are you meant to have him hold this? Like that, I guess. There we go. It's on Crunchyroll. Nice one. I have to resubscribe to Crunchyroll for a bit then. Alright, well I recommend High Score Girl, so it's only fair that you get a recommendation. Odd Taxi, it sounds great. I love him. He is so precious to me. This is my favorite. Highly inefficient mode of transport. Oh, also with High Score Girl, make sure you watch the dub. Oh, sorry, watch the sub. The dubs aren't the best. I've been watching Teasing Master Takagi-san, Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san on Netflix about middle schoolers, and it's freaking adorable. That does sound good. I love Slice of Life. I just love cute characters doing cute things. But it's also good that you get the just that as well. So you don't have to have the saddle on him. You can have a wild dewback. A little bit translation, but also voice acting and vibe. I think the sub is like the original language voice acting for High School Girl is really good. And there's definitely like some interesting translation choices with this with the dub as well. All right, my beautiful boy will go over the back. What's that TikTok thing where it's like, here comes the boy. Hello, boy. I love him. Can't remember how the rest of it goes. Welcome. That's it. There he is. Have you heard of Daily Lives of High School Boys Square? Comedy of life about, funnily enough, the daily lives of high school boys. I haven't. That sounds fun though. One of them is named Wanton. Oh, the Stormtroopers, aka TD-110, which was tasked with finding the rebel droids, and he is also the one bumping his head in 10TV4, and apparently he was killed in a comic during the Starkiller base destruction. Aww. Wow, he lasted a long time. But also, aww, how sad. I watched something cool on Netflix the other day. It's called Mixtape or something like that. I really enjoyed it. Mixtape, eh? Here comes the adult man. Hello, taxpayer. Is that an alternate version, or did you make that up, Bex? That is a long life, like living all the way through to the sequel era. Like, he was an old man by then, right? Yeah. I love this page. It's just dewback. It is an alternate version. Here comes the adult man. Hello, taxpayer. I like it. I like it. All right, we get another moisture evaporator. And is that it for the back? No, then we get the like feeding area for the dewback. Why do I have the feeling there's another bag 17? Wait, we're up to 16, aren't we? Not 17. Is there another bag in here? Nope, that's 17 and 18. We're good to go. Oh, yeah. I've seen the haul one as well. That's great. That's good. Okay. Let's build. Enough talk. A gremlin version of Here Comes a Boy, right? Like as in Gremlins, Gremlin. What is Here Comes a Boy from originally though? Like it's gotta be from something, right? Or did someone just write it explicitly for memes? Someone just sang it a cappella? Oh, there you go. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see. I assumed it was from like a movie or something. Wanson was weak-willed and therefore easily susceptible to the influence of the Force. According to his subordinate, Sardis Ramzan, he often said everything twice. Sardis was designated TD-7556 and deserted after the Millennium Falcon escaped because he wanted to ride dewbacks. So that's these two characters. So this is Wanton, and this is his subordinate, Sardis Ramzan. Wow. He just wanted to hang out and ride dewbacks. Why is that not in this book? This book usually gives us like little like details about the characters. But no such thing for these two. I'm frankly disappointed in Lego. From now on, I'm buying only Connects. They'll never let me down. Connect some Mega Blocks. Says just missing B after from the holiday special. Oh man, I wish. No, they have done a pretty damn good job of including like the most recognizable characters for the area. I'm just glad because I've got a dewback now, and I've got a Greedo. Everything else is kind of a bonus. Hey, Hawkpunk, how are you? I'm just surprised that they didn't give us that kind of write-up, Vix, because they have been doing that for the other characters. Maybe Lego doesn't know that they are actually significant characters. I want to read those comics now about those two. Are they comics or are they like in? I can see that being in like Tales from Tatooine actually, the original book, which I believe I have. I think I have Tales of the Bounty Hunters and Tales from Tatooine. I just love the idea that he just loved riding dewbacks, and he's like, you know what? I'm leaving the Empire. I'm just gonna ride dewbacks. This is my life now. I've actually been reading some Star Wars comics, so I've been away. I renewed my subscription to Marvel Unlimited for a while ago, a couple of months ago, and I was reading Marvel Cosmic stuff. Frankly, it got a little boring. So I, on a whim, started reading some Star Wars stuff instead. Specifically reading the 2015 Darth Vader run and the 2015 Star Wars run as well, which sort of, they tie in together. They run parallel to each other. And then that also leads into Dr. Aphra. So when I'm done with this, I'll be reading Dr. Aphra, I guess. Which is meant to be really, really good. Jesse Cox, the YouTuber, who's a massive Star Wars fan, he always talks about how great Dr. Aphra is, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. I have been enjoying her character so far in the Darth Vader comics. She's basically a bounty hunter that Darth Vader hires to do some covert stuff. And it's neat. She kind of a little bit fills the role of Starkiller. Jared. Something. Hello?
Spore, I missed you, mate.
Wee Jesus, hello! Long time no see. How are you, dude? Thank you for continuing your sub. 17 months, holy hell. Wee Jesus, how you doing, dude? We missed you too. Hope you're having a good holiday season. It's a short story which has included a bridge in an audiobook. Ah, from a certain point of view, the infamous book. Hawkpunk's just been to basketball, had a win, off to the beach for a bit. Nice one. That's pretty poggy-woggy. Bump and Born in the Storm. So I mentioned Jesse Cox. What's that meant to mean, Bex? I mentioned Jesse Cox, and he has a Star Wars podcast along with a couple of other guys that are also really into Star Wars. And from a certain point of view, unironically killed the podcast. They hated that book so much, it turned them off of Star Wars, and they didn't make another episode of that podcast for about a year. Because it made them so angry. It was that bad. They hated it. Like, seriously hated it. It was kind of hilarious to listen to, but they legitimately did not make another episode for a whole year. It was the book that broke their interest in Star Wars. So I don't know if I'll be reading it. I might skip it, even though those stories sound fun. But yes, Wee Jesus, hello. We missed you too. How are you, dude? I know I suggested a Square Gang book club in Discord. Ooh, a comic book club. That's actually what it was called. Ironically, Rory, that podcast was called the Star Wars Book Club. And the idea of the podcast was that they would read each new Star Wars book, watch each new Star Wars film or TV show, whatever, and then do an episode about it. And yeah, that book ruined it for them. I could just listen to those two specific stories, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, a comic book club, that's a good idea. That's less commitment. You know, it's easier to just read a comic book or two. Or like a run of 10 comics or something. It doesn't take very long. That might be easier for people to commit to than a full book club. I'd be interested. We could start now. Just go read the Darth Vader comics like I am, and we can talk about them. There we go. We have another moisture vaporator. This one's a bit small. This is an extension of this one. I like to believe that this one is on the same network as this one. So whatever this one collects, it just goes to this one, and then this one like has all the data accessibility. That's my headcanon. I like it. I believe it. Put them aside. I believe this is the last part that actually physically attaches to the rest of the cantina. Although I might be wrong. Let me check what the next book entails. Oh no, the next part kind of attaches as well. Wait, does it all actually attach? I thought there was a house that was like separate. Okay, it all technically attaches, but I think these can be displayed separately as well. Started reading my first actual single issue comics for the first time in years. The first 3 Sisters of Battle from Warhammer 40k. If you're interested in Marvel comics at all, the app that I use is called Marvel Unlimited, and it is essentially Netflix for Marvel comics. Every Marvel comic from, well, ever till a year ago or something is on there, and it's like $9 or $10 a month, and you just get unlimited access to all of it. And it's good. It has all the Star Wars stuff as well, even the Dark Horse Star Wars comics. That's all on there. Because Disney just owns all the license now, so it's all just on Marvel Unlimited. And you just like load them in as you read them. It's great. So whenever I'm reading comics, that's usually how I'm doing it. I just specifically subscribe to it when I'm like in a comic reading mood. Oh, I did have it in the right place. The hell? And cancel and resubscribe as I see fit. It used to be really good because there was this is not sponsored by the way. It used to be every couple of months they would do a here's a free month kind of thing, where if you resubscribed and you had this code, you could get a free month, but they haven't been doing that anymore. So I used to get like at least one free month here and there. And it was usually like to coincide with one of the Marvel movies coming out. So for example, like, you know, Thor Ragnarok comes out and here's a code Ragnarok and you can resubscribe to, I feel like it was even 3 months. It's probably just 1. It's like you could resubscribe to Marvel Unlimited for a free month if you use the code Ragnarok. I was like, alright, I'll do that. Read a bunch of comics and then unsubscribe. But they don't do that code anymore. It's so annoying. Because I used to just get it sent to my inbox and I'd be like, alright, it's Marvel Unlimited time again, let's go. But what you gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Absolutely nothing. That is how you use the system to your advantage, and it's simply, you know, they caught on to my little scam, and now I don't get the codes anymore. If no one gets them, I don't think those codes exist anymore. They don't do those promotions anymore. I remember they did one when the Punisher series started as well. I remember that one really specifically for some reason. I feel like that was maybe one of the last ones they did. The app used to be absolutely god-awful though. It was basically unusable. It took so long to like navigate. Once you got into a comic, it was fine, but navigating the menus and stuff, it was just suffering. But they've completely improved it, and it's so much better now. It's actually usable now, which is really good. Being able to actually use an app really helps with using the app.
Too many months.
What the hell? Undrockmes? Why would you do me like this? What the heck, Undrockmes? But also, hello. 22 too many months indeed. We had Wee Jesus with 17 months before, and now Undrockmes 22 months. Hello, Undrockmes. I've just been talking about how I've been reading Star Wars comics and stuff. You're the perfect lady to come and drop into a conversation like this. It's good to see you. Thank you for considering yourself. Square is a man of pure brain power using promo codes to get free comics. That's me. That's me. The Star Wars comics I've been reading, actually, have been set on Nar Shaddaa, which I believe is where our party went, right? When we were playing the Star Wars role-playing game. Weren't we on Nar Shaddaa? It was like the underworld planet. I don't believe we met Gratis the Hutt, though, which is like the main hut in the comics that I was reading. Which would make sense, because I'm pretty sure that he doesn't make it. We saw the Throne book that... You have to tell them to come watch the stream. Tell whoever bought that book, they have to come start watching the stream and talking to me about how good Thrawn is. It's so good. Nice Mo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a great Mo. I'm happy with it. We raised 1,500 heckin' dollars for Movember. November's over, but I'm still keeping the mustache. Because I'm doing another trivia thing for my work next week, and I told them that I'd keep my mustache for the sake of the game show host caricature. I feel like it needed to remain for the sake of that character, you know? I'm a method actor. No fake mustaches for me. It was an old grandmother, pretty sure it wasn't for her. Hey, you don't know. When I went to see Revenge of the Sith, there was an old lady in the movies, in the cinema. I was 12. 11. It was my 11th birthday, actually. There was an old lady in the audience. And Mum and I was so confused. Mum hated the movie. She forced herself to sit through it for me. But we were so confused why there was an old lady in there. We expected her to leave when the movie started because she realized she was in the wrong place. She walked into the wrong cinema. You walked into the wrong cinema. But she stayed throughout the whole movie, and then after the movie, we're talking to her, and she's like, "Oh, I thought it was quite fantastic. Really good. Oh, I love the Star Wars movies." And we're like, "What the heck? Old lady loves the Star Wars movies." And now my mum's an old lady that loves the Marvel movies. So you never know. My point is, you never know. It was very wholesome, because when we came out of the cinema, it was pouring down rain, and we parked really far away, and this lady walked us to our car with her umbrella. It was so sweet. And yeah, we were talking to her while we went, and she was saying that she goes to the cinema every week and watches whatever the most popular movie is, and she's been really looking forward to Revenge of the Sith. I've been really looking forward to the last Star Wars movie. She was so excited to see it. She was a Star Wars veteran. Yeah, exactly. I've always remembered that little old lady. She was so sweet. Yeah, she probably saw the original Star Wars when she was like in her like 30s or something. Hello, Simo Swanee. Good to see you. Welcome in. By the way, it looks like Marvel Unlimited is running a special 55 USD for a year. Normally 69. Nice. This might be my Christmas present. Ooh, that's a good Christmas present. I've never committed to the year-long subscription because I know that I like come and go on the comics. You know, I have my phases where I want to read the comics and phases where I don't. This is true. November is forever in our hearts. My grandmother used to watch wrestling with me when I was younger. Yeah, see? You never know. That old lady, she was very excited to read Thrawn. That's what I'm saying. So she should be. Thrawn's fantastic. It's modern day Sherlock Holmes. But with lightsabers and stuff. And space travel. What could be better? Nothing, I tells you. Try to buy physical comics, but generally only read like one title. It's also like so expensive to buy comics and read an entire series. I don't know how anyone does it. You have to be so hardcore to do that sort of thing. I have like the occasional trade and stuff, and I have like some single issues. I have like some Daredevil runs and that sort of thing, but I've bought those like all as a set, secondhand and stuff. But the whole idea of like buying comics every month and keeping up with the story as it happens and stuff, it's not something I feel like I can do. And knowing that Marvel Unlimited is out there and I just can have every Marvel comic at my fingertips, it simply doesn't appeal to me. Unless it's like a real deal and it's like a series that I've loved, like that run of Daredevil, then I'd really rather just read them on Marvel Unlimited. Yeah, collecting comics it's prohibitive. Like it's not entry level friendly at all. And I used to buy like graphic novels and stuff, like, you know, and trades and collections and everything, but why bother when you can just read them on Marvel Unlimited? So much better. Brother just got home from his trip, so I can't wait for him to be burnt and hungover. Just like me, but less insufferable. I can't wait for him to come into your room and talk to you when I'm trying to have a conversation with my bestie. So rude. Yeah, and then you get into stories that cross over to other titles, and what do you do then? Exactly, then you have to go buy other titles as well, and it just... I mean, that's why they do it, right? So that you buy all of the titles. That's why they have the crossover events. Because you have to read more books than you usually would. And not to mention all the space they take up. Like, just my collection of Lego manuals takes up so much space in the book boxes, in the spare bedroom wardrobe. But if I had comics as well, God, it'd be out of control at that point. Alright, I've missed something. I've missed at least 2 pieces. This is meant to go in here, apparently. And his gun is actually meant to go in here as well. Which is actually quite cute. See? Oh! Dirt. That goes there. That makes sense. What about this one? No, they're both right. Aha. It goes there. Okay. It is done! I enjoy the games with comics inside the case that explain the story. Yeah, those are that's fucking fantastic. I was way into Green Lantern comics years ago, pre-New 52, and that was fun. But it's just so like, there's just too much when it comes to comics. Been wanting to read the Miles Morales series of Spider-Man comics, no idea where to start. There is a website, Bex, called Comic Book Herald, and he has character reading order on there. So you can look at like, you can be like, what's the reading order for Civil War? And you just go through comic by comic of the Civil War crossover event. Or you can be like, what's the reading order for Guardians of the Galaxy? And you just go through every Guardians of the Galaxy in order, including like crossovers and single characters runs and that sort of thing. And then you can also do what's the reading order for Miles Morales. So you can find out exactly where to start, what you need to read, and optional ones and everything like that. So remind me, Bex, and I can link you to that. It's super helpful. And if you have Marvel Unlimited, you basically need to bookmark Comic Book Herald. But then also Marvel Unlimited now has reading order collections as well. So you can actually just go into Marvel Unlimited and search a character like Miles Morales, and it will give you the reading order for that character as well, which is really good too. I do buy some comics for investment purposes, but there's comics I want, and it costs you $4,000, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. There are other things to buy. Literally the first thing he did when he entered the house was slap my door open. I'm telling you, he's the worst. Civil War sheesh, I tried to get all those trades too. Yeah, see, that's nearly impossible. I read it all on Marvel Unlimited, and it cost me about $20 for the 2 months it took, and it was a great time. And that I didn't have to keep them. They're just in my memories. Which is to say, I barely remember them. But it was still good. It was still fun. I still remember No, You Move, and that was great. And then when Sharon Carter said that in Civil War, I was like, she said the thing! It was like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Just put up to the beach, go in to enjoy the sight, get some food and grab a beer. Enjoy! See you later, Hawkpunk. Have a great one at the beach. That sounds lovely. I'm gonna put a dewback in his little yard. Like so. What? I'm not sure where you meant to put that when you put the dewback in here, but amazing. Here comes the boy. Welcome. Hello, boy. I love him. If I do say so myself, which you use perfectly, if I do say so myself. Look at that handsome boy. I love it. Big fan of the dewback. Where's this one go? Over here. Nice one! He's a chunky boy, you're right. Where does this go? I guess I could just kind of put it there. Alright, so there's a write-up now, so I'll read it to you. Typical Tatooine buildings. The cantina itself is known for strong drinks, hot tunes, and plenty of action. Outside the bar, there's room for shady action too. The two extra buildings in typical Tatooine style can connect to the cantina building or work as standalone buildings in your own creative version of the Mos Eisley Cantina. Both buildings open and you can lift the roofs to see the details and accessories. Note, we haven't built these yet. The two buildings function as a one-room house and a small junk shop operated by the Jawa minifigure. This could be where the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy gets its spare parts from. You will find pieces of scrap metal, engines, and tools for sale, and its proprietor is quick to make dubious deals with unsuspecting scoundrels passing through the spaceport. Maybe he plans to strip the Ubrikian 9000 landspeeder for parts after Greedo is shot. Probably. What a great song. Okay, enough dancing. We've got buildings to build. We've got 2 bags left, which is actually 4 bags. It's very complicated to try to keep up. But yes, this is looking fantastic. Let's get it a nice bird's eye view up there. Oh yes, look at that. You love to see it. You simply love to see it. Sorry, I'm just loving to see it. It's really satisfying. It's so much better in person than I thought. No, Pom, I love to see you. It's just... I'm not sure what this feeling is. It feels satisfying, it feels nostalgic, it feels... I don't know, I think it's my inner child. Which, to be fair, is most of me. I'm 90% inner child. It just feels like... Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Sorry, had a bit of a moment there. Let's put it aside. Yeah, I'm like the Grinch feeling joy for the first time. My heart is like growing 10 times in size. Oh boy. I don't like moving it though. Okay. You hear the deep-fried Kowakian monkey lizard is to die for. I'll take your word for that one. So these next couple of builds are basically just little little sets of their own. In the same way that the land speeder was. And this one comes with a Jawa. A fine addition to my collection of Jawas from my Sandcrawler. One of my biggest regret sets, one of the ones that I really wish I'd gotten that I somehow failed to get. The Jawa, the Tatooine Battle Pack, which had, I believe, 2 Tusken Raiders and 2 Jawas in it. No! It was 2 Jawas and 2 droids, I think. Or 3 Jawas and droid, something like that. It was amazing. I really wish I got it, and somehow I missed it. I'm very sad. I know, yeah, I know it's Salacious B. Crumb. Square, I was at a pawn shop and found an album for Queen. Sadly couldn't buy it. Oh, that's unfortunate. What album was it? Was it like a CD or a vinyl? Don't the kids just listen to everything on Spotify these days? Pawn stop. I gotta really emphasize pawn for Americans, because otherwise it'll sound like I'm saying, you know, the other thing. 2 Jawas, 1 Tusken Raider, 1 droid. I just, all I know is I wish I got it and I didn't get it. Name of the... Yeah. If I don't say pawn, then they'll think I'm talking about Pom's sex tape. But yeah, I one of my deepest regrets. Not getting that set. I wish I could just go back in time and just get it. It's not even that expensive of Bricklink, I don't think. It's just a pain having to go through Bricklink, you know? I haven't bought much more than just a couple of minifigures here and there on Bricklink. Oh, Bricklink. Yeah, I wish I could turn back time. Wish I could find a way. Exactly. You get me. And yes, I know. 2 Jawas, 1 Tuscan, 1 Droid. The name of your sex tape. I got it. The Mando Battle Pack is great. And that's annoying, because that's been around for ages. I feel like the Tatooine one wasn't around for very long, but... the Mandalorian one has been... like, you can still get it. It's been around for ages. I'm honestly tempted to get another one. Get a couple of extra, Mandos. Mandalorians. The only battle pack I've ever gotten 2 of was, I bought myself the, Lego Movie 2, Spaceman battle pack, and then I think Darcy got me another one for my birthday or for Christmas or something, and that was great. Getting another one of that was awesome. Extra couple of, Spacemen. Actually, I feel like I then bought another one on clearance at some point. I think I ended up with 3 of that set, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I guess I could check my minifigures to work it out. If I've got 3 pink ones, then I know I've got 3 pink ones. The Spacemen are very cute. And it was so cool to have them, like, in a set again. And everyone expected it to be, like, the most popular set and to, like, sell out instantly. But then it kind of just shelf-warmed for ages because kids don't care about classic space. I've got to go. I'll try to be more active in Discord and Twitch anyway. Dude, no pressure, my man. It's always nice to see you when you pop in. If you can't be around that much, that's all right. You can't be around that much. But just know that we miss you. Have a great one, Wee Jesus. Don't skip lunch, eat breakfast, and don't smoke weed. Smoke Jesus. Okay, there you go. You have been around so little that I've actually forgotten how to say it properly. I stuffed it up. But yeah, have a good one, Wee Jesus, and we'll see you next time. And have a good celebration of the day of your birth. Trying to brainstorm some stuff on my Etsy shop. Hell yeah, let's go. I still think you should... Did you write down the suggestion I had when we were having breakfast, Darcy? You know, the hyper stylized one I mentioned? The one that makes you think... makes you wonder if this is your sandwich? Oh my lord, that's a lot of pieces, isn't it? It's a lot of pieces. I just closed like 15 tabs there, all because of me. Let's go. Squash Googling, Lego finding, Stormtrooper lore searching. At least we've been learning things here today, Pom. This is an educational stream. I should add the educational tag. Time well spent.
Hello?
Hello? Also still annoyed because the sale prices on my shop are still wrong. They're meant to be 20% off, but really it's like 12. That is so annoying. Write him a letter, Darcy. Get to the bottom of it. You're right, he isn't here, Pom. You should probably reach out to support, Darcy. And ask them WTF. Alright, Lynchy is disabled, you're right. I think I turned him off because it was really hot or something. It is kind of warm today. But I can probably deal with it. Let me see if I can turn him on easily. can't see it. Oh, there it is. No, it's the other way. Hold on. It's disabled, not paused. There you go. Damn, that was fast.
Long, long Big.
Do you see these? You remind me today of a small Mexican chihuahua.
Damn! He's dead. There they are, Albert. Faces of stone.
Lord, I can hear you perfectly.
It doesn't get any bluer. We are like the dreamer who dreams and then lives inside the dream. But who is the dreamer? What the hell?
It's not easy, okay? He's here! He's made by Lovely! Don't just embrace his girth, embrace Lovely's girth. Yeah, his posture is not ideal. Hopefully he doesn't get me too hot and bothered. Oh, I pause the music. There we go. Yeah, good posture check. And a hello as well. Goodness me.
Hello?
Yeah, it's Dog Noodle. Oh my god, I have to do everything around here. We're never finishing this set. I was hoping to finish streaming by 6 so that I can join in on Scummers' movie night. But if you keep making me do crap, that's not bloody likely. Exactly, it is movie night. Set must go forever, apparently so. We have definitely milked this this set for the content. But it's been milked just about dry. That's why it's a desert now. If you never finish this set, then you'll never have to do new content. But I've got so many sets to build. 45, Bex. I haven't counted them, but I'm pretty sure it's close to that. Let me finish the set. I want it to be over. Yeah, far out, bestie. It's a bit of a number of sets, isn't it? I did the wrong thing. God heckin' flark it. I could have skipped a step, but instead I did the wrong step. Yeah, playing Smash was an option, but I'm kind of hoping for Christmas episodes instead. I like that idea. Shouldn't Fabasi been here? You know, the true irony of building the set on stream is that Fabasi has barely been here for it. She's out there living her best life. She demanded it, not so that she could watch it, but just for the satisfaction of getting her way. It is the truest form of irony. My concern right now is that we are close to finishing, and I think we can finish it within the next hour and 15. But what isn't likely is being able to review it as well. I don't think we'll be able to have time to review it when it's finished. And still make it. Is it meant to be at 6 or 6:30? Six. Damn it. You could make him stall for half an hour, right? It could potentially be a review at the start of the next stream. Potentially. We might need to skip the knolling